Hey YouTube, this is Trina again. So I was coming to you because I wanted to do another video, and this is talking about 18 relationships turn off that can ruin your romance. So these are some key points, endless key points that I want to talk about on how you can ruin your relationship with your significant other. Ladies, men, this goes for men and ladies both. You guys, please do not do this at all. Pay attention to what you're doing, the way you talk, what you're saying, and always remember these are 18 key points that can ruin your relationship. You know that you cannot treat people or misuse or abuse people. So you have to be conscious of what you're saying, what you're doing, and what you're thinking, and be considerate to the other person or your significant other. Okay, so let's talk about 18 turns off that can ruin your romance with your significant other. Number 1, relationship turns off when you relationship turns off that can turn off your romance. So let's talk about it. All right, number 1, being insecure and being jealous. Now, if you're insecure and if you're jealous, it's not going to work out, because if your boyfriend or your girlfriend is always jealous every time you turn around, you're looking at someone and they start getting mad and getting jealous, that can so ruin your relationship. I mean, endless that I'm going to say, because of insecurities. Stop being so insecure. Love yourself. You know that you're with that person. That person's with you every day. Why do you have to be insecure? Why do you have to be jealous? Stop being insecure and stop being jealous. Okay? Love yourself. Okay? Endlessly that I'm going to say that. Number 2, having a bad mouth. Always talking bad about somebody or always have to talk about somebody. No. Don't do that. You know, be courteous to the other person. Don't badmouth somebody, or don't try to talk bad about somebody because you feel like it. That's not cool. Okay? Number 3, boundaries. Okay? Boundary issues. Okay, respect someone's space. Okay? If they don't want to be bothered or they are into doing something, respect their space. You know, every person loves their space, so rather if you're a man or a woman, sometimes we want to be in our own zone. So don't, if we say we don't feel like being bothered, don't bother us. We're doing something, or we're thinking about something, or we're meditating, whatever it is, reading our Bible or whatever it is. Everybody have their own way of meditation. Let them be by themselves. Number 4, this is for the ladies, withholding sex. Now, us women, we have a really bad habit. When we get mad at our men, we will withhold our sex. And that's the worst thing to do with a man, because guess what? If you withhold your sex, he's going to go out there and he's going to have sex with somebody else. That's when men start coming in and start cheating on you. So don't withhold your sex, okay? I know you're mad at him. It's okay. You can withhold it, but don't, be too mad all the time. It's okay to be mad, but you don't have to be mad all the time and withhold your sex, Men don't like that. They cannot stand that. Number 5, making promises to your partner and not keeping your promise. Always keep your promises. If you're making promises to someone, always keep your promises, because a lot of times when you don't keep your word is your bond. So if you don't keep your word, you're going to lose him, because they're going to always hold that against you, especially men. Number 6, the third opinion. Always putting your 3 cents in. No. Stop putting your 3 cents in, your third opinion. Okay, everybody is entitled to an opinion, which I definitely understand, but sometimes your opinion does not always be agreeable. So if you are always the type of person that is always trying to put your opinion in, it's not going to work, okay? Because I have my own ideas and you have your own ideas, okay? The next one I want to talk about is called cruel ego booster. Now, fellas, this is for the fellas, not the ladies. This is for the fellas. Men, stop putting your ego before a girl, okay? I mean, come on now. Women, we love a man that loves to have that ego because that actually attracts us to you. But when your ego is too high, it's like unattractive. Stop having so much of a high ego and being arrogant. I mean, come on. You know, we love you for who you are. You don't have to show that egoness. I made up a word, egoness. But anyway, stop having too much of an ego. Okay? Also, silent treatment. That can ruin your relationship. I mean, I'm number 9, silent treatment. Pretty much that is something that I do. I ain't gonna even lie. I do that sometimes when I get mad at a person. I'll just give them the silent treatment. I'm serious, because I am pissed off and I don't want to say what I really want to say, but I'm quiet. So us women, we have that really bad, like, especially when a man is talking, they want you to hear them. Okay, let me explain something. Giving a silent treatment, it's always good to say what you got to say, okay? If a person is not really listening to you and they want to say what they got to say and they want to interrupt you, that is so wrong. Don't do that, okay? Just listen to what the person got to say and then you say what you got to say. You know, that's when communication comes in. So always show courtesy to the other person. Be considerate. Don't interrupt them. But, you know, giving a person silent treatment doesn't always work. Number 10, being a pushover, okay? Stop pushing people to do the things that you want them to do. If they want to do it, they want to do it. If they do not want to do it, they're not going to do it. So stop pushing them over. Stop trying to be a bully. Don't push them over. If they want to do it, they'll do it if they want to. If they let that yes be their yes, then that no be their no, okay? Number 11, you think that you're too good. First of all, stop being conceited, okay? If you are just too conceited about yourself, nobody's not going to want you, okay? You think you all that and a bag of chips, you are bougie. Stop, okay? Stop thinking you're better than somebody else, because number one, God created us, you know, all different, and we all are beautiful and creative in our own self, in our own way. So you don't have to be all bougie and all conceited, because number one, nobody likes a person that's like that. I mean, it's good to be confident, but you don't have to be too confident to the point where you're all about yourself and nobody else. That's being selfish, okay? Cutting off conversation, number 12. I got that bad. I'm not going to even lie. I got that so bad. Like, I will cut somebody off in the middle of a conversation in a hot minute if I don't agree with their point. And I know that I need to correct myself on that. So, ladies and gentlemen, please do not do that. Do not cut somebody off when they're in the middle of talking. Listen. That's the point of listening and communication. Listen to that other person. If they really want to talk to you and they want to make a point across, make the point across. Listen and communicate. That's part of being in a relationship. You have to communicate, okay? Number 13, anger issues. Now, I have a lot to say about this one. Now, you need to know how to control your anger. A woman is not going to be putting up, or even a man is not going to be putting up with an angry woman or a man all the time. You always angry. You always walking around mad. You know, you're mad at the world. No. Just know how to do things to calm down. Maybe massage, go and take a hot bath. Maybe, you know, do a massage. You know, exercise, run it off. Whatever you have to do to relieve your anger. You know, ask God to remove this anger from you. You know, whatever it is, I don't care. But anger does not get your way. So stop being angry about everything. If somebody says something, being all extra sensitive, that's not always going to work out. So just know how to calm down and be cool and collective. being a sacrifice. Okay, number 1. Okay, number 14. I got a lot to say about this one. Okay, number 14. Being making a big sacrifices. Now, number 1, nobody owes you anything. Okay, if a person wants to do something for you, that's because they're doing it out the kindness of their heart. So if a person making sacrifices for you, you should be happy that they're doing that for you. But nobody wants a person that has a lot of issues. Okay, have your shit together. Excuse my language, not to be cursing, but put yourself, have yourself together. Nobody wants to have to take care of somebody that's a grown adult. Okay, take care of yourself. Be independent. Be an independent woman. Be an independent man. Okay, when you're married, then you can join together and then work that out. But now it's, people don't want to make sacrifices all the time for you. Number 15, letting yourself go. Number 1, us women and even men do not want a man or a woman that just let their self go. You get into a relationship, you start getting fat, you start, being comfortable and all that. No, you need to always keep up your appearance, keep up your hygiene, keep up everything that's about yourself. Keep your hair done, your nails did. Even men, we want a man that has a nice tux, a nice shirt, that's, dressed in suits. We want a man that cares about his appearance, have some nice shoes, some tennis shoes, whatever it is, whatever you like, whatever your style is, wear it, okay? Appreciate it. Be confident. Be that confident person. We don't want a person that just let their self go, That's so unattractive. I mean, it makes a person don't want to be attracted to you anymore. Number 16, being selfish. Okay, first of all, I'm going to talk about the fellas on this one. Okay, you buy yourself some food and then you forget about the other girl. No. The common courtesy is always offer. And also for a woman too as well. Always offer, somebody some food. Don't be so selfish. Offer, share with each other. That's always a good thing. And actually a person will appreciate you more by sharing, not just thinking about yourself. Oh, I'm going to just buy me some food, but I ain't going to buy her any. Oh, no. That's not going to work. Okay. No. So, just stop being selfish. Number 17, being manipulative and controlling behavior. I have a lot to say about this one. Now, this is for the fellas, okay, and also for the ladies. Now, first let's talk about the ladies and we're going to talk about the men. Okay, ladies, look. You guys are always talking about how you want a man to have money and you want a man to do this and a man to do that. Look, a man don't really have to do anything for you. That's why you have to be independent. Now, it's okay for a man to do for you, but you don't have to be so dependent, okay? Don't manipulate a man for money. I mean, love him for him. He's going to end up leaving you and end up getting with somebody else that's going to appreciate him. So, don't misuse and abuse a person. Don't use them for money, whether it's sex or for money, whatever it is. Just be that confident woman that you can get any man that you want, but you don't have to be manipulative to get the things that you want or try to be controlling because you want to get things. That's a user. Stop being a user, okay? Now, I want to touch men on this. Okay, men. Ladies, are very giving women, okay? But we don't like to be taken advantage of. So don't use us. If we feel that we want to do something for you, we will do it from the kindness of our heart, and you don't have to ask. And the same thing with women, and the same thing with men. Do things of the kindness of your own heart. Don't ask for somebody to do something for you and then expect them to do it, because it don't never work out that way. A lot of times they don't really have to do anything for you. They just doing it because they care about you and they want to see that you're pretty much have good well-being. So, remember, don't be so manipulative and don't try to get things. Don't try to control people, because a lot of times people will rebel and they'll go the other way. So don't try to control someone, and don't try to be manipulative, okay? Now, number 18. I'm going to talk about number 18 a lot taking the kindness for granted or taking somebody kindness for weakness. That's number 18. Look, a person is kind to you because they want to be kind, but that don't mean that you can take advantage of them. It's not right, okay? If a person cares for you, they will do whatever they can for you, but if you take their kindness for weakness, they are going to run the other way. They're going to be like, wow, this person's really taking me for granted, and they're going to go the other direction. And you really care about that person, you really love that person, and you're taking their kindness for weakness. It's not right, okay? Endlessly do I say it's not right, okay? So love that person, care about that person, show them that you care. You know, don't be a pushover. Don't take them for don't take advantage of that person. You know, everyone wants to be loved and everyone wants to be appreciated. So show that you love and you care about that person. All right. Well, again, these are 18 ways. Okay. 18 ways of that can end your relationship. So just, you know, be conscious of what you're doing. Okay. And thank you so much for watching, YouTube. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel below, Alluretrends.com. And don't forget to check out my website, Alluretrends.com. And ladies, thank you. Have a beautiful evening and have a great day. And also fellas, bye-bye.